A woman whose abortion clinic was closed down after Roe v. Wade was overturned by this corrupt Republican supermajority on the Supreme Court found a different, crafty way to help out women to continue to do what she needed to do. See, this is Karen Musick, and she decided to use the playbook that has been written by these crisis pregnancy centers that have traditionally been funded specifically to mislead and misinform women, to make them think they're going to a place where they can get reproductive care, but instead they're propagandized to in a sometimes overtly religious way to scare the hell out of them and lie to them so that they won't actually exercise the rights that they had. At least did have at one point. America has moved in a different direction since then. So she decided, well, I can do that. I can use that same framework. So she co-founded the Arkansas Abortion Support Network, which now helps pregnant women travel out of state for abortion care because in her state, you can't get it anymore. So before the Dobbs ruling, she said everybody knew something that was going to be happening. And we often would talk about why can't we run our own CPC? From the space that once housed the Little Rock Abortion Clinic emerged the state's only pro-choice pregnancy resource center, the U Center. By the way, there were so many, so it's the only one that's pro-choice in the state. There's 50 in Arkansas that are anti-choice, including one that's literally next door to the U Center. The state itself spends $2 million of taxpayer funds to fund these things, and many states have done that for years and years, setting fire to mountains of cash just to convince women not to exercise the rights that they have. And so now we have this minor bit of a balancing of the scale. And the U Center uses the Crisis Pregnancy Center model. They have a space where they can explore a full range of options for parenting, adoption, abortion, emergency contraceptives, birth control, menstrual products, baby formula, prenatal vitamins. They offer free ultrasounds to date pregnancies, and they're gonna continue building from there. So look, I think I would love for them to not have to go in this direction, instead just be able to have an actual abortion clinic. But until America, starts to respect women again, this is at least something she can do to help. What do you think?
Well, I think this is just the problem when federally we lose rights like Roe v. Wade. We lost the right across the board for all states to have access to abortion. And it's a very scary thing because, of course, they try to argue, well, we'll leave it up to the states. But when you do that, it's not a right anymore. And then we have, women or people like this who have to step up and do what they can to help other pregnant people in these situations. And I think that's one of the most alarming things. Like, we just lost the right to have access to abortions, and now on the table they're discussing losing the right of marriage equality and maybe interracial marriage. It's insane. It's not a good idea to leave it up to the states because it's never going to be for your benefit. It's always going to be about what else can they take away from you? Yeah. And right now it's abortion, and people are dying as a result.
Yeah, and it's as we said when they killed Roe v. Wade, they're not gonna be satisfied. They're not like, oh, good, I got that thing. No, they want more control. And that's what they're gonna go for. It's always gonna be something else. It's gonna be gay marriage, it's gonna be contraceptive, it's gonna be whatever. In the same way that, and we'll get to this maybe later this week, they don't just want more tax cuts for the wealthy and then they got them and they're good. No, they're always gonna look for something else. And so now in multiple states, they're talking about getting rid of the property tax. Just basically, there should be no taxes on the wealthy anymore. There's always going to be more. They are sick. They're addicted to power and control and money. They're always going to go for more.